Organized by the Africa Union Mission in Somalia, AMISOM, the forum brought together youth groups, women organizations, local councils, internally displaced persons and officials from the federal government of Somalia to explore avenues for reporting abuses, survival assistance at the community and police levels, and referral arrangements in case of violations. Each year, on November 25th, the world kicks off the 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence campaign, which ends on International Human Rights Day on December 10th. For the 16 Days of Activism, AMISOM is going to hold a series of workshops and outreach programs in various parts of Somalia aimed at advocating for the end to gender-based violence and other forms of violence against women and children, which ties into AMISOM's campaign for community-led initiatives for sustainable peace. AMISOM Protection Officer Mrs. Gloria Jase said that AMISOM's plan is to ensure civil society organizations, community members as well as youths and key community leaders work together with AMISOM on gender, child protection and women's protection.
It reminds us of our commitment to ensure advocacy for survivors, to ensure awareness raising, and to ensure that in different countries the laws are amended to ensure the protection of women and children.
Participants at the Public Awareness Forum in the capital have been asked to report all cases of gender-based violence. AMISOM Police Gender Coordinator Stella Sadame urged the participants not to remain silent, but to report any case of gender-based sexual violence and conflict-related sexual violence that happen in their communities. Sada Mohammed Hashim, Child Protection Advisor with the Federal Ministry of Justice and Judicial Affairs, said Somalis have to speak up if gender-based sexual violence and conflict-related sexual violence is to end.
Stop the silence and report any cases of violence against women. The federal government of Somalia is committed to end any forms of violations and give everyone access to justice.
On the other hand, the chairperson of the Somali National Women's Organization, Batula Sheikh Ahmed Gabale, has told the audience that women and children in internally displaced camps are greatly vulnerable to violations to their rights, and they need awareness and collective help from community and the government. Women and children in Somalia are victims of gross violations in the ongoing armed conflict, with some criminal elements using sexual violence as a weapon of war. Amongst the most vulnerable groups are women and girls living in internally displaced camps and areas still under the control of Al-Shabaab and other armed terrorist organizations. Eunice Deco, CBN News.